رحمة للعالمين صلوات الله عليه وسلام وعلى صحابته أجمعين وعلى من اتبع هداه إلى يوم الدين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Well, it's satisfying that in the drama, the little girl who passed away dramatically was eventually resuscitated and resurrected from the dead. For us to at least learn a lot from that small episode that was perfectly and convincingly demonstrated before everybody's eyes and minds. Balkonto na bake kontondi robe kere it's unfortunate that na almamu batija anina ustazo, and I missed to learn from his lectures. Imam Sheikh Abdullah Fati, well, he has other preoccupations, so he couldn't wait. Balkonto na bake, and not forgetting my own brother and colleague and friend, a very progressive but a very low profile, working in the shadows of intellectual academia, sitting right in front here, Sheikh Muhammad Jani, and my other Sheikh is there, Sheikh Jaju, another very interesting and very powerful personality. And I'm obligated to express my profound gratitude and appreciation for the confidence reposed in me once more, or once again, to sit here and to deliver and dilate on topics, a very, very relevant, current, vital, serious topic that the Islamic Ummah, and particularly the Gambian Muslim community, is in need of it, to know the advantages and the disadvantages that are attendant on the impact, the negative impact or effect of music on our morals, on our world view, our social interactions, our ears, our brains, the formation of our personalities, and everything that matters in our existence. What is music doing with us? Is music an instrument of enslavement or an instrument of enjoyment? My profound thanks to my brother, my in-law, Mr. Gay, whose short profile shows that actually he is actively working here in this institution, giving that enlightened advice, that experience to the new generation, how they go about in the propagation of Islam, that is true Islam. And I welcome everybody. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yakumo min dintolla walam kakacha misikola. But aliyalondeko, even a doctor, before he is able to cure any disease, after knowing the symptoms, he must diagnose that disease to know which prescription and which medicine is most effective to destroy the toxins and the viruses or the bacteria that are the causes of that disease or that ailment. So what in the Nimbekiamula Misikola per se, in fact, the effect, negative effect of music, nin drama ya dramatize the ayebandi, and the good, enlightened, highly commendable, and exemplar, unparalleled, intelligence quotient individual personality who read Mimbata Karamala Jang ala donkilo be ay musical la toro for. But if you want to know musical e minke Muslim community la, we just cannot jump into the pan for musical in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. There is no name of music in the Holy Quran. I challenge the entire invisible and visible world to show me a verse in the Quran that says this is music. Quran because it is for a team that are the music, it is for you are steep and slave. Music. If you are not enslaved, it is all music. Because music monkey la county. Music, M-U-S-I-C, is not a Gambian local language. So no matter what you meant by it, you can never understand it to the roots. Walatinda Qur'ano Juba bin Kelaba. But Janin between the music well, Malafi Moye misinterpret or yen understand Malafa like to be, inadequacy in understanding is as dangerous as not knowing anything. Name for a word like music the Qur'ano kono. In Arabic, music is called Oghoniya. Oghoniya. But there is no word in the Quran where you can just pinpoint Oghoniya. But music is in the Quran. And it is in the Sunnah. But where is music in the Quran? And where it is in the Sunnah? Malum falka moylaba. So wala tinna jang dalimba kachalala. Fonse kacha the Islamic Ummah, the nation, what are the ailments? What are the problems? Where is the inadequacy? Where is the shortcoming? Where is so many where is ba ansaranya? Because Islam as a religion, follow Faisa di Molula, you must propagate it. And propagation means multiplication. Isn't it? To propagate something is to multiply it and to give it a wider audience. So Islam will follow Faisa di Molula. Islam will the second point million long is obligatory upon you as a Muslim youth. One of Islam you must establish proofs to support Islam. Number 3, what is the obligation on you on the third level is to remove all doubts, all disquietude, intellectual, moral, psychologically, name it, all disquietude to remove it from Islam. These are the 3 major important things. It is Muslim or yes as a man. If Islam or according to the in the Quran, and in the Sunnah, the translation of the Quran into practical terms of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Because Islam is a practical religion. It is not theoretical in the sense that you just memorize it or imitate it, but rather you emulate it. Islam is bukata ka funam fatara ka ke wajama e bukata woto ikakata le tambi faka kenyami. ولكن محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم صحابي رضي الله عنه دمان فافرة الله يا كنيا من فرنسا كونياما. But that propagation of that true authentic original Islam is what you are obligated and asked and charged to do. 1, I'm not deviating from my topic, but I will never use that methodology called that obscurantist methodology in Turkey. Because malaria is not the only cause of vomiting. Food poisoning can be a cause of vomiting. So what I will do, I will try to go around the perimeter, then come to the core, then strike the core, and everything is just burst asunder. Malam faliamu, tubabu kamu buka dianya, buat alkam bulala buka dianya, mandinga kamu naliem bulawala betiala bak. Malam faliamu le, buka tubabu kamu diatali. Hali ninga kufa mambeti alse wul akadiali wul ninga mandinga kamal salim bafu altijere. You know, it's sorrowful, it's tragic. You know why? Kato halin bi Islamo nyanta dila mola la nya. Yalo ale topic o min tombo music ngamin korkereji. Lafita kabobi ale bo music katola music la. One. Number two, munatin nambesila in an Islamic community. From beta music beta fire a problem. For music, you have a level of becoming a pathological problem, psychologically enslaving almost everybody in the Islamic community. Niajen ka volati nan ka burun nindula. Malam falka kumo mwela. So volati the Islam must be propagated properly. Islam will propagate, you must be well educated for you to prove and you to present proofs. Irrefutable proofs. Many ya long ko mota takila momo ya takibe boyla. And inyanta katala ye muneke Islam any doubt min bije ya bondi. You know why? Because any bitiki koje. Modul title 4. The Kafoko Islam is uncivilized. Muslims are barbarians. Muslims are uncivilized. Because to them, the word music is part of their culture. In their mind, the word music is a culture. And everybody's culture is just a treasure that you are going to see as the most important thing when compared to other cultures. So tubabo mantulo ala music one. So laba ala music or playka abe donkan is not your business. But tubabo knows how to enslave your mind. And musical body from the recording industry to the Gambia. And you are dancing to reggae music, to pop music, to usundur music. Because you want to be enslaved. So that enslavement, that bridge, that invisible bridge is what we want to break before we see what is the dangers of music. Musical kacha mantia misilmea kono. It's very simple, very crucial and decisive. Straightforward. But we want to just give you the step, first step. Yinkamala ibala dangers lon na nyadile. Iba ifan prevent laka ala nyadile. Dung fana ibe molu kawandida ala nyadile. You see, the Muslims, since 1,437 years, Sanji wuli kilin, Sanji kemenani, Tansaba ani warawala. Muslim wal betama kankana, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam la silono. Bodiya ni betama kan siloka. Ita da fosilo wajen kata damanding. Wajen ko akatin na le ibita fongofen kan abuka bete. Ntolbe Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam wasilo ta fonyato ajenkata nin silo jenkata doron inyantalon na ko di methodology is change ibe silo menka walatin na libita sera kunda ye paral tara silo muta doron e komo to kana tambe isalo it is either president wala kana wala lunta wala kana wato nin wakata doron sila was sila ajanketa drone the methodology. Silo min kesamba was silo kangoto one methodology a change. Nim methodology change tadorong hadamati wala miro be kafalin. Hadamati wala miro be falinta. Akabila wulu hadamati wala mira nya katinyani. Ni hadamati wala mira nya tinyata. Hadamati wala ke terrorist wala. Ni hadamadi ngo kata terroristoti hadamadi wala kulunya buka betaya terrorist ya buka fongo gulu fo joya fo koma tuya fo doku balia fo hakili doya fo dunia lo balia walakinna alamu kumo is the principle mbewutula dani when the way you are taking or the path Islam wa muslimole te tariqatul rasul sunnatul rasul niya jenken di dorom mineka kela your methodology is wrong and when your methodology is wrong your thinking pattern and thoughts are wrong when your thoughts and thinking pattern are wrong you are converted into a terrorist and when you become a terrorist there is no more proper and moral education. And when there is no more moral education, proper education, there is enslavement of the mind and the body and the spirit. Malon Falcon kumo mwela. Malafika kumasanto be above your level. I know you are more educated than I am. I may be more learned than you, but you are more educated than I am. What is the difference? What is the difference to be educated and to be learned? Nigo mo is educated walam akulutala. Kila ko ala ko kila ko wa innaka la ala khulqin azim. Nigo mo he is learned, he has a lot of information in his mind. So jumala betiyata. Education le betiyata learning. A teacher teaches by his experience that what he learned. Malam fali amwe. Ali in differential one, no one will be that talibul for the class of colonel. I'll be for that. The Kadindi Kulu class of colonel, you don't give him information. You, the teacher, is the role model, a current education that not a learning. I challenge the Minister of Education to come up and we will draw a methodology for them from the Holy Quran and the Sunnah. The monkey from Wasukuati is very simple. And you are not contributing in human civilization. You are always there to destroy. You are just planting bombs to kill innocent lives. You are just there not even to think for innovation. Because this is what we are amantili. Au kamina nati al-namurun Qur'an wa kuna suratul Ma'idah verse 22-23. Allahu Akbar. Man dilation or a man deviate topic or other. The topic of man here is a matter of 3 minutes discussion. 3 minutes. Not the attention for sign now. Malam Falen and Kumo Mela. Allah Suratul Ma'idah verse 22-23. The Israelites, now run the company Israel, they spent some time in Egypt. Israel from Egypt, Pharaoh Yeke Jamot. Pharaoh min Musa bent. Wa Pharaoh ay Bani Israel, the sons of Israel, the sons of Jacob, the grandsons, are exposed to that slave mentality for almost more than 4 decades. I met a bucket. Get on to 50 or 60 years. Alanata Musa Tombo Ayaki alayhi salam. Pra-aita Israelites will bond from slavery into that slavery of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to worship him alone, to be free people and a nation. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam bought alayhi kitabu diyala ayaki to free the Muslim ummah from slavery to independence, psychologically, spiritually and physically. But you yourself, because of your psychological preparation to accept re-enslavement, you accepted that, despicable status and state of slavery once more again. We want to liberate everybody, myself and you. And music, to show what is music, is another step. The mean you start to liberate your minds. Now what of we'll go to biology to tell you the biology of the ear and the brain for you to properly understand the dangers of music in the human body, physiological. Malam Faliama, we shall never leave any stone unturned. I am talking according to a line that is off the beaten track of college education. Boku Karang Londo, we will never say that to anybody again. We will liberate minds. We will liberate minds and spirits. Nimangeko, I'm a zealot. No, I'm not fierce. I'm not angry. I'm not the bravest one. I'm not the most educated. But I feel what you feel, and you must be liberated. Malum falene kumomo. Israel ole joyake wati jama. Musa ye bondi ale ko beke. Allahu Akbar. Nka music la dangele fo mina sampulo le dina. Nko ebe silo min no mana jenkete.